All for wonderful for attending my first session of module number 6. Now I will start sharing my screen and the presentation. Then I think that we can share it with you somehow, if I'm not wrong, Tamer, in case you want to take notes or keep any of the notes I prepare. So
Yes.
I will start sharing it. I think you can see it right now.
Yes, Rosabella. Maybe you can make it in presenting mode.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes. Now.
Okay, so the module I'm in charge of for this course of the project Inspiring the Minds, it's module number 6, in which we will be talking about training, inclusion, and society. Specifically, today we will talk about society problems, discrimination, gender violence, bullying, and harassment. However, we will make it from a really current and technological approach, because of course you can see that these topics is so huge that we could be here talking about that for hours, for days, for months. So I decided to take a technological approach and to talk about this and to discuss about this from a technological approach in concordance with our current society. So to start, in this presentation, we will address the issue of discrimination, gender-based violence, cyberbullying, and harassment in today's digital age. We will explore the implication, the impacts, and some possible solutions related to these issues. So to start, and like a nice little ice-breaking strategy, I've prepared a word cloud using the app Mentimeter that you can access by scanning this QR code, or I will paste the code for this little game in the chat of Zoom, so you can access via chat. Okay, give me a moment and now with the link in the chat, you can access the Mentimeter and you can answer the questions I prepare. So we will have like a little presentation of all of us using this kind of little game. Okay, so now on the screen you can see like how people is answering the question, and this word cloud is developing, and it's creating like the final version. So let's wait like 2 or 3 minutes for everyone to answer, and we will comment the questions. Okay, we have so far 23 responses. It's a good number because we're 25 and maybe some of you cannot access the code. So the thing the reason for doing this is that our initiative Cloud Earthy project and Inspiring Demands project is a really huge project, international project, not only European project. So to talk about these issues, the discrimination, this harassment, this gender violence issues, it's really important to have like a really international and broad perspective. So I'd like to know, where were you from? So regarding the results I have in front of my eyes, I see that the majority of us, we are from Spain. I'm also from Spain, from Alicante. Some of you are from Egypt and also Turkey, Norway, of course, and also regarding the training background, you're training at university or at or a PhD level, I think that the majority of you are students, of course, students of primary school, attending lessons in the Faculty of Education of University of Alicante. We also have some PhD students, bachelor students, of course, academic, master students, and also pharmaceutical students. So we have a really mixed context, but the main reason again for doing this is that no matter how is our context, no matter which is our training background, we all face this kind of problems. We all face this gender violence. We all face this discrimination in some areas. So just keep in mind that no matter where we are from, that we will all be facing some of this situation in any moment of our life. So it's really important to be aware of them and know how to solve them. So finishing this little game, I'm going to come back to my presentation again to start like the lesson and the content. Okay, so we were in the introduction. Can you see now the presentation? I think so. Okay. So what is discrimination? Well, that's a really, really difficult question to answer, because if we think and if we reflect or reckon about our past life or about our personal life, I'm almost sure that all of us, we've faced some little discrimination situation in all our life, or at least we know someone that has been discriminated or marginated for any reason. So we all more or less know what discrimination is, but I'm not sure that we know a proper definition. So discrimination could be defined as an unfair or unequal treatment of a person or group based on characteristics such as race, ethnicity, gender, religion, disability, also sexual reasons. And of course, it has devastating effects no matter which is the context in which this occur, because discrimination can cause psychological and emotional harm and limit victims' opportunities in society. Also, discrimination, it's not always shown like a big discussion, as a big problem, as physical discrimination, physical violence, but is also shown with little facts, with little situation, because discrimination is not always wide, is not always open. It often manifests itself in subtle ways through prejudicial attitudes in the digital environment. Um, Fortunately, we have access to Zoom application and this course is taking place properly, but without Zoom, we could not be having this course at the moment. However, without Zoom or without Twitter, without Facebook, we cannot communicate with people from other countries, but also we wouldn't be facing this kind of digital discrimination situations that we will be studying with this module. So discrimination, again, is not always physical, is not always violence. It's sometimes just a comment in social network, is sometimes just um, um, bad words in a online meeting. It's also discrimination with race or ethnicity in movies, in series, in film. So discrimination can be appearing in several ways that we need to be aware of. So, for instance, examples of discrimination in the digital age, in our current digital society. We for sure will be facing, unfortunately, cyberbullying, insults and threats via internet or social networks. Afterwards, we will develop better this topic. Of course, racial discrimination online, offensive posting based on skin colors, sexism in social networks, homophobia on internet, and also online xenophobia. Sexism in social networks, denigrating comments towards people because of their gender, not only women and men, but also non-binary gender. gender, fluid gender situation,